What's going on, guys? NealGuides here. Welcome back to another video. Now, today's video we're going to do two things. One, we're going to do a play review on a Simon card. That means for the entire game, I'm going to try to pass the ball a lot more to Simon just to see what I think about him. But the key is I'm going to use him as a sub on 5 chemistry and on basic chemistry style, because I think when you want to try a player out, the key thing is to use him just basic chemistry and sub him on, because that way you get a full, complete opinion on how he feels in game, because sometimes you might not be able to play him on full chemistry. I think I'll probably use him in a strike position or in a wing. For example, this team I can see he's got Langley. I might try to get him in a striker. I think he might be too short for a striker. He's 5'6", so he's pretty much on a short side. He does have a 5-star weak foot, which does make it really, really applicable. But I think I bought for about 350k to 400k, so he's not the cheapest, but he is probably a value for money. So probably going to try him on. What we're going to do as well, the only issue is he has medium work rates. So I think what we're going to have to do is, I think realistically speaking, in striker he won't fare too well. I doubt many of you will use him in striker, so we're going to use a balanced tactic. That way he doesn't make runs. Well, should I say the AI will let him make the runs as opposed to the tactic. We're going to take off Lucas and we're actually going to bring on Simon. We're going to put him as a ram, as I said. We're going to put him on balance. The only thing I'm really worried about, I'll be honest, the only thing I'm really worried about this card is just the medium work rates. It's not the end of the world, as he will still come back and he'll still defend. But those medium work rates does look like an issue. But let's just see how he fares in the game. Also, I'll walk you through, how I'm defending, what I'm doing as well. So this will also be a good learning curve for you as well. Kickoff, I normally just, I'll be honest, I either do an offside trap and I run back with a striker. Big as I'm playing my 4-3-3 as my starting formation, so I'm just going to run back with Lucas. Going to run back, keep running back. Just try to maintain our shape. Keep running back with Lucas. So that's why I run back with my striker. You keep the rest of your team in shape. I'm just going to kick the ball out now and get this Simon guy on. I just want to know what my first opinion is on him, just to see what he's like. Yeah, I haven't changed formation yet, so that's an absolute rip. Pogba again, run and jockey, the main way of defending. I didn't even know that was offside, but that actually was a pretty good goal. Our formation still, or it has changed actually. No, it hasn't. So as I said, look, we're going to use Simon. I'll be honest, the key way of using Simon, I'll be honest, is probably down the wing. The main key attributes you want to take from him is his agility and balance. The only thing I think that lets him down is his reactions. I think they're 69, 69. I think 79. I'll do an L1 trigger there, a through ball. Now let's see how his dribbling is. Okay, first touch, not so good. But that was, so I think he has 86 composure, if I'm not mistaken, as well. So he's got decent composure. Let's see again. So this is how I judge the play. So left stick dribbling, it feels wonderful. He turns when you want him to. You can dribble in all the nuts and crannies. I think he's actually really good in terms of dribbling. I'll be honest, as I said, I used the gold Simon, so I'm presuming it'll just be an upgraded version of it. I'm only being aggressive here. By the way, Trent's playing centre back for me. I'm only being aggressive here because the players I have. Trent is a fullback. I like to play fullbacks and centre back. Let's do a quick 1-2. Let's just see. Alright, let's see. Let's get into the box now. Fake shot. Oh, that was a complete foul. That was meant to be a fake shot back into the box, but that didn't really work out. So also one thing I like to do with my rams, I like to man mark as well. So when I'm looking to buy a ram, I just want to see, for example, how fast. The good thing with Simon is because he's quite fast. When he transfers from like a strike and attack position to a fake shot stop, left it dribbling, nice. Unlucky. Yeah. So when I'm defending, when I want to buy a ram, there's a lot of things that I look for. I also like to look at the stamina. It's not that much important for a ram, because you can always sub another ram on. But because they're going to be on balance, they could be running back and forth. His work rates don't seem to be the best. Let's see. I'll be honest, I know a lot of people, they rely on a lot of work rates for players to make movements. I normally trigger most of my runs, in all fairness. Going to run back here with Tomato, because Ben Yedder's a danger man. And let's do another L1 trigger there. He keeps falling for it, this individual. We're going to do now, oops, maybe good defending from him. Yeah, so obviously pace is probably the most important thing, because when it comes to pace for a ram, you want to be able to track back quickly, and also an L1 trigger. You see, the key with the L1 trigger is you need a player that's fast. A lot of people, they always say to me, I got a 4-2-3-1 here. Can I use De Bruyne in a wide cam? Do a fake shot, do a little drag back. We haven't got any options. I can see Neymar. Let's do a pass. No, that was still Neymar actually. Trying to do a pass now to one of my strikers. For example, a towel there. I see him in space. This is what I do. I like to be patient outside. I can see Neymar, L1 trigger to Neymar. That wasn't L1 trigger. Fake shot into the space behind him. Drag back now. Oops, that was meant to be a drag back. Good defending from him. Good physicality. Gonna run back now with my CDM. But you see, I like Simon. Well, Simon? Sorry, Simon. I like it because he can run back. The only downside I think for him is because he's quite short. He's 5'6". There is an issue with, I would say, cutting the passing lanes. When you want to play aggressive, I prefer someone to be just a bit more taller just for the figure. But as you can see, the pace is really important. So when you get the ball, it's a transition. You see that? It's a transition. And I always push the transitions manually. I don't really rely on AI. Let's see now. Let's just see how it makes it a normal default run. We're going to do a through ball into the space like so. Nice. Nice. I would try to take a shot, but I don't want to take a shot from it. Let's try from this. So 85 shooting. I was actually, let's see what his default celebration is. I'll be honest. I was actually surprised he actually scored. I'll be honest. I was genuinely surprised he scored. I thought 85 finishing from there. I think he has 86. If I'm not mistaken, we'll double check his shot power. But I'll be honest, I was pretty surprised. As you can see, stamina is a bit of an issue. I suppose because I've been triggering him a lot throughout this game. Let's just see actually. Hang on. Stamina 85, so it's actually not that bad. But yeah, I was actually surprised. 85 shooting. What's his finishing? It's 85 if I'm not mistaken. 85 finishing. 93 shot power. So I suppose that's a shot power kicking in there. I'll be honest, I was pleasantly surprised. Obviously, so when it comes to shooting, especially near post, if it's actually a power shot, the most important thing in my eyes is finishing. Long shots is not really taken into account because it was inside the box. It's mainly shot power, which is how fast or how, the power of the shot itself. But obviously, the more powerful the shot is, the more likely it is to go in. But also look at opposition's goalkeeper. Is that Ter Stegen? Even on 8 chemistry, I'm surprised Ter Stegen is there. But think about that. That's Simon on. If you think about it, he hasn't even got a chemistry card. I mean, I would probably put a sniper on him just to get those reactions up. I'm thinking now, but just a good example. But as I said, that's only one shot. The key is I want to take some multiple shots or multiple angles, but that would be a good angle to take a shot. We could try a long shot, although I'll be honest, long shots are not really my forte. But I would try maybe doing some long shots. I see Simon there actually. Might be a good chance to do like a fake shot inwards and then go into the space and then take a shot. So yeah, you can see these long shots. That was more of that's more of an animation error. See, inarguably, when you're looking at a player, when you judge a player as well, the most important thing is, I would say the first initial opinion of him is good. The second thing I think, which is also important, is sometimes a lot of players, they make different animations. Sometimes you might miss a shot one-on-one. Don't think a player is bad just because he missed a one-on-one. That's never going to go in. I legitimately let him took a shot from there. That was a bad ball out. We're getting kind of pressed now. So we're going to go back to the goalkeeper. That was maybe back to the goalkeeper. We'll go back to the goalkeeper. Looking at a ram on a radar. And we're going to do another 1-2 back again. Going to fake go downwards. We're actually looking at Simon the entire time. I don't think it's going to reach. Oh, it might do. Let's see. Fake shot. Well, that's one of the perils of delay, eh? But the good thing is, I said with delay as well, with someone like Simon, this is why I use fullbacks and centre back, because the agility and balance, this is why I use fullback and centre back. The running jockey speed is so effective with the high agility and balance. There's no reason to use centre backs. Again, we're just gonna keep forcing the ball to him. He's got, I think, 4-star skill moves. So he can do, for example, the stop and turn. I don't like using skill moves. I'm like, do that, nice. I prefer left stick dribbling. Let's see, left stick, nice turning, nice. Good. Well, that was really nice. Almost like zigzag dribbling there. I like to see how fast they can turn into a circle. Turn in a circle as well. That is also pretty important. I don't really look at strafe dribbling too much because strafe dribbling is not real. It's not real left stick dribbling, and most of the time you won't be using strafe dribbling. I mean, I guarantee you, most of you individuals watching this won't find strafe dribbling even. So hang on, let's get Neymar L1 trigger. The referee's not going to blow the whistle. You can see Simon there, lofted pass. Oop, that was actually meant to be to Simon, but that will do anyway. That was meant to be a lofted pass. Or lofted through ball, should I say, up the top. Just kind of, I think the referee should blow the whistle now. Yes, as I said, on the wing, I think he's pretty good. He's pretty good for running around. In terms of holding the ball, I don't really like his position too much. I think on balance, I'm not really a big fan of his position. What we're going to do, we're going to try putting him in striker, and we're going to put him on stay forward. We're going to leave him on default though. Stay forward. As I said, his stamina, I don't know, he feels maybe because I've been triggering him a lot, but his stamina seems like a tiny bit of an issue. But I think it won't be too much. I think, I'll be honest, if I was going to get Simon, if you were going to get him in a player pick, I definitely would pick him. But a 5-star weak foot as a last minute sub, he actually would be pretty good. Because the entire game we've been going down the right hand side, let's just switch it up because this, well, that was not meant to be over there. That was a running jockey there from Simon. So I normally like to push. So the way I play, I like to play very manually. So I like to push my players forward a lot manually with L1 trigger. I'm going to run back now into the space. Griezmann, he's left-footed, I think. It's not the foot birthday one though. As you can see, with defending, I normally just let's do an L1 trigger now to Simon. This is all about timing. Oh, kind of got a bit lucky. Let's do a fake shot around the keeper. And that is, how is that not a penalty? Are you? It's diabolical if you ask me. That's absolutely diabolical if you ask me. How on earth is that not a penalty? I don't know. But there you can see the high agility and balance, the quickness of a turn. Turns a bit more faster. I think, well, it was a running fake shot in all honesty, but it turned a bit more faster than most players. He is quite rapid, I won't lie. Once he's on the ball, I don't know, he feels, I don't know, maybe it's his height. He does feel like not that far. I mean, he still is very fast, but against, like, for example, Lenglet, he's quite. Let's see how his passing is. Lofted pass. Oh, that was probably an AI lock pass. I'll let him off there. But yeah, he's got, I think, 85 short passing. I mean, I really wouldn't use him anywhere near a cam position. I would say a winger. As a striker, I don't know. I'll be honest. I think maybe as a false 9, he might be pretty good. Maybe to dribble the ball. I think, if you use him in a false 9, I think he'll be pretty good because he can basically drop in midfield and pick the ball up and dribble. Okay, we're getting pretty done, and let's bring back Mane. Oh, we get the ball. AI, OP. But he is, you see, I think as a false 9, like him dropping into midfield like so, then creating the space, I think he'll be really good just because of his stature. See a towel there, do a through ball. It's going to go back. Let's try to get Simon in. It's a good position. I'm just looking at now roughly where he's positioned himself. He's actually positioned himself pretty well, but then again, my opponent isn't defending the best. Let's just see. He is on. Let's do a quick. Maybe you could argue that was a reaction. I think the reactions are a tiny bit of an issue. I'll be honest. I did feel the reactions a bit, especially when he receives the ball. I did receive. I mean, I felt if he was under pressure with the reactions. Possible to Neymar. 1-2. Ooh, that's no look pass. Never do those no look passes, by the way. I'm going to run back with Kante now. I'm going to keep running back. I know it is Team of the Year players, and I know many of you guys are probably going to say, oh, he's just using Team of the Year players, but I'm pretty sure most of you see me play with a 10k team, so you know. Okay, let's see how his. Well, we're going to test his volleys, but we can't now, can we? I don't know how Neymar didn't get that. So overall, I'll be honest, 6-7 minutes in, I don't think, I'll be honest, look, maybe the opponent I played wasn't the best, it's a bit, oops, a rare time we got through. I'm going to move the goalkeeper up. Okay, that is one of the times I move the goalkeeper. It doesn't really work all the time. I'm 2-1 ahead. I'll be honest, right now, realistically speaking, I should be going. Another tip is when you go down 1-0, try to hold the ball for a bit, but don't be aggressive, I like to just hold the ball like over here. Just to give myself a control of the game, just to psychologically, I suppose you can say, halt your opponent's momentum. So I just hope that he gets more aggressive. A lot of people they play, you'll see, look, a lot of people they play very aggressive because they want to get the ball back ASAP, and they make a lot of mistakes, as you can see there with Coman. I think that's Coman anyway, and that was a pass upwards. I don't know what that was. Blanc gonna run back. Mane, run back. Will Simon recover if he stayed on the wing? He's not doing anything there. You can have the ball, mate. You're not doing anything there. The key is as well, don't overcommit. Okay, so he's paused the game. I like to also never let. So my opponent, another tip is when someone pauses the game, I don't like to let them get the pause. So what I mean by that is they might make an ultra attacking tactic or ultra attacking change. So what I like to do is two things. One, whenever you want to make a change, let the ball go out for a set piece first. That way your opponent knows. So like for example, now I know he paused, he cued a pause, so I know he wants to make a change. When you want to make a change, let the ball go out of play first. Secondly, I think more importantly, whenever someone is making a change, I would say just hold the ball and eventually they'll make a rush. Look, watch, he'll eventually move out of centre backs. Look, I promise you. Look, see he's running out with Lenglet. Like maybe I held the ball too long there, but you see he's running out with Lenglet. I'm going to be a bit aggressive here. Might do a tactical foul here actually. Tactical foul, bring him down. Ben Yedder, we cut the angle out. That was a bit of a tactical foul, I won't lie. Now, traditionally speaking, now we're actually winning, and he's also got a corner. So what we're going to do is, yeah, you can see Simon's stamina is isn't the best. We're going to put him on stay central false. Now we're going to put him on comeback and defense as well. We're going to put all our 3 cams on comeback just to secure the game. I don't really like drop it. I'm actually going to increase the width personally because he likes to go down the wings. I've realized in the last 10 minutes. So I'm just going to increase the width. Have a more of a defensive stance. Let's move the goalkeeper near post as well. So that way I get that maximum point. Again, mark the passing lanes. He's not going to shoot from there, so I don't have to be aggressive. I'm going to press L1 to keep changing the nearest player. You got so lucky there. That is so lucky. That is really lucky. What can you do? That's really, really unlucky. Maybe I could defend it a tiny bit better. I don't think I could have done that much. But that is one thing to not do now. The most important thing now is I don't want to concede now. So I'm just going to play a bit more defensive than usual. I'm also going to... Actually, I don't need to do that. Actually, I see a through ball opportunity now. I see a towel. I'm going to do a fake run with a towel and get Simon in. Oh, that's unlucky. See, you know what I mean? He doesn't seem that fast. You know what I mean? He's fast, but he doesn't seem amazingly... I mean, he's not where I'll see him. So this guy... It seems that he's playing the final attack, so I don't want to let him have the ball too much. I don't want to press him too much. I'm going to man mark that run because I can anticipate that. I'm going to use Kante. I want to get the final attack, so I'm now going to hold the ball. So it's 88 minutes. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to work on holding the ball, and I'm going to wait for the time to go to 9. Let's see how much the time's added on first. We see 90 plus 2. Okay, perfect. So what we're going to do is we're going to pass the ball around. As soon as it's 90 plus 1, we're going to pretend to go down to leave space at the top. We're going to go forward now. So when we go forward, oops. Okay, now we're in trouble. I was meant to go forward there. I don't want him to go. Okay, we're going to take a tactical. Okay, what I wanted to do is I wanted to hold the ball so he couldn't actually go forward. I'll be honest with this Simon card. I'll be honest. I'd probably lean towards using a sniper, just to get his. To get his reactions up. I think his finishing, you can max, it's 85, so you can max out if you have him on full chemistry. I like to get the finishing up. In terms of his movement, his agility balance is very high, but I think, his reactions and just getting his composure up to 90, I think will be really, really effective. You can use engine, but then, it's kind of a waste in my opinion. I would say sniper is kind of the way to go. Let's not concede kickoff. That is one thing I don't want to do. Okay, so I'm just going to keep this simple. We're kind of being very predictable now. So what we're going to do is we're going to switch the ball on the opposite side just to change things up a little bit. We're going to do an L1 trigger with a towel down the line. L1 driven through ball. We see Kante because we triggered him early by mistake. That wasn't intentional. Kind of I can see Mane edge of the box. That was actually to Mane. Passes Simon. We see him there. Simon, oops, that's Neymar. Kind of want to pass the ball to Simon, I won't even lie. That's actually not a bad run from him. I like that. He kind of ran on away from goal. We're not going to pass Simon just yet. We're going to face. So we're going to pass to Blanc. Then we're going to pass the ball to Simon. We're going to keep passing the ball back and forth until we find opportunity with time. I just want to get like a first time fake shot into the space. Okay, that wasn't really too good. Being a bit aggressive with our centre-back, we shouldn't have done that. See, the most important thing is recovery. See, I was aggressive with a centre-back, but I recovered. See, I'm not saying you shouldn't be aggressive with your players, but the most important thing is knowing when to be aggressive and when not to. Again, he's exploited down the wing. Simon, come on. It's not a bad position, actually. That's not a bad position indeed. Simon, nice turn. Unlucky with the shot. Good block by him for my opponent. Would I have gone in? Probably, I don't even know. I wouldn't really looked at it. He has a speedster dribbler. AI is a trait, but it's only for AI, so it's not really going to help you. In case you're wondering what his trait, so he does have a speed dribbler, but it doesn't really make that much of a difference, to be honest. Quick 1-2. Pretend to pass to Simon, I see you there. That's it. You're through. Oh my god, they didn't register the fake shot. Now, the question I wonder is was that due to agility Was that due to his reactions? So just to give you, he has 79 reactions. He has 71 long pass, 83 short pass, 90 crossing. His stamina is 8. He's got a good strength. I think his aggression might let him down. I'll be honest, I still think he's a very good card. I mean, I would buy him. I mean, I'll be honest, saying this, my standards are quite high. You might see a lot of people doing videos rating players, you know, 10 out of 10, 9 out of 10. I'll be honest, I will give him a 7. I don't think he's amazing. I know a lot of people have. I saw some reviews of him initially. And people were saying he's amazing. I don't think he's, maybe, I'll be honest, maybe you could argue, you know, compared to what the average player has. I mean, I would prefer, put it this way, I prefer Neymar over him. Like, if you had the chance to buy Neymar, I'd probably put Neymar over him, in my opinion. Or someone like Atal. Someone like Atal or Neymar I'd probably put over him. Let's see what he can do. Oops, keep the pass. It was going to the wrong person. Let's go across goal. Oops, that wouldn't be a cross goal. Try to time that shot as well just to see that. I think maybe I'm forcing the ball too much to Simon, so it's actually jeopardizing my gameplay now, because now I'm getting into situations where I can shoot. However, I'm just passing the ball to Simon. But yeah, would I recommend him? I think I would. I think for his price, I think he's very good. I'll be honest, for 300k, you wouldn't find that much of a better. I think, I'll be honest, Shapeshifter Lucas for a Premier League team. Okay, let's see now. Fake shot into the space. Power shot. I was away from goal, so I can't let him off. I'll be honest, Shapeshifter Lucas is kind of maybe who I would have gone for. As opposed to this Simon, I'll be honest. I'm just going to mark up now. Right stick switching. We're going to mark up the players as well. Okay. Now we're going to press with Simon. Good ball by him. Almost didn't see it, I'll be honest. I wasn't paying attention there. Atal fake lofted pass into the space. By the way, that doesn't really happen all the time. I just wanted to test that out. Very rarely that pass don't try that. That pass will only get made 1 in 3 times. Okay, let's use Atal's strafe. Atal. Let's use Simon's strafe dribbling. Let's see. Nibela's out and then R1 exit. Okay, let's try that. I think that might be a good idea. Let's try that. Oops. That's Renato Sanchez, and that's my left back. So I don't want to use my left back. I want to press. I'm going to manually run back with Renato Sanchez here just to recover. It looks like we're going to take it to penalties, which is something I don't really want to go to, I'll be honest. So I'm actually going to attempt to score now with anyone, as opposed to trying to force the ball to Simon. Because I don't really want to go to penalties, I'll be honest. I'd rather attempt to win the game now. Bad pass. Going to be very aggressive here. Oh no, that's not very good, is it? Penalties it is then. We need to make sure we actually win this game. So let me walk you through what I do for penalties as well. I tried Simon for 2 games, by the way. Hang on, let's see. So normally he's going to the left, he's going to the right. He's looking left and right, so I'm just going to stay down the middle. Okay, that was down the middle. So he went down the left hand side, right? So I'm going to take a risk and go to the top right. Just a risk, because you know, what's the chance of someone going to the same way twice? I want the ball to... Oh no, I mistimed that. So he's been left once, he's been right. Maybe we go down the middle, but he realized I went down the middle, so I'm going to go right again. Right. I'll be honest, I'm trying to get this in the corner, but I actually messed this up, haven't I? Ooh, that wasn't green, that would have been problematic. Got him there. 1-1-1. Now, I'll be honest, I want to move all the left and right. Hopefully, hopes it goes one way and hope it just last minute changes in the middle. I don't know what that was. Anyway, we move on. Anyway, that's what I think about Atal. It was a bit of a commentary as well for you as well. You know, you can see. I'll be honest, the goal that he scored. So, Atal Simon, sorry. I apologize. It is honestly 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm not even slept yet. So I'll call it fatigue. Yeah, so that shot, I'll be honest, I never expected it to go in. I never, I'll be honest, I knew the angle was just too, it's a decent angle, but not for someone who just came on as a super sub. This shot over here, I let him off because, you know, this shot over here was an unlucky one because, you know, he didn't really take a touch. What we kind of did, I mean, it wasn't really the best. It was more of like an animation thing. As you can see, it's kind of like a kickback. It wasn't really the best. Neymar, what was this? I mean, I'll be honest, that pass, I think I was trying to do a lofted pass to Simon there, but it worked out though. I'll be honest, Neymar should be really. I thought he missed that. This is the goal that he scored, Ben Yedder. I thought I moved the goalkeeper here in all honesty. Maybe a tad bit late. This is the issue with moving the goalkeeper. See, if you delay it as well, I see that I left it so late. And if you move the goalkeeper while animation exists, I mean, I'll be honest, shouldn't go through his thumb there. Let's be realistic. That is a bit ridiculous. Here, could I have defended a bit better? I just never expected him to do that pass. I'll be honest. I never expected him to do that pass. I never expected it. This is the miss with Simon. Let's see this one. Okay, maybe this was a bit too wide, but it was a bit too much of a raw angle. But anyway, that's kind of my thoughts on Simon. As I said, just let me know what you guys think of this video. As I said, would I recommend him? I would. For 300k, I think he's a good player. I would use him down the wing. I wouldn't use him in the middle. I think number one, he's too small. I've already used him for a game before this as well. But it wasn't really a full game. But yeah, would I use him? I think honestly, if you're going to use this card, I'd probably slap a sniper on him. I don't think, I'll be honest, I'm looking at his finishing and I'm thinking he's not really the best of players in terms of finishing. So I mean, this is what the issue is with some of these cards, is that they haven't really got the best finishing, and that is what ultimately what judges the cards. I'm going to quickly have a look on Footbin, even though I know this video has gone to 30 minutes long, but I'm pretty sure some of you guys have probably skipped to the summary anyway. Let's just have a quick look at towards the end. Let's type in Simon. Wrong screen, Simon. I'll be honest, as I said, a sniper is what I'll go with. As I said, maybe I'll play him on 7 chemistry. Like, if I know Neymar's a left winger, but if you need a right winger in Bundesliga, if you hit the right winger in actually it's League One, I think it'll be a good shout. So I think him on 7 chemistry will actually be a good shout on the right hand side. So if you can get him on 7 chemistry with a manager or the league bonus, I think it'll be really good. But if you can get him on 10, I think he starts to look really interesting there. Even with 1 link on 8 chemistry, you know, he gets 99 finishing. But then the most important thing is he improves that reactions. I think then it makes him a worthwhile player. Even as a super sub with no boost, I still think he's a very amazing player. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you next time. Peace out.